Yo, welcome back. Good morning. Welcome to another trading session live stream. My name is Franco and I'll be trading live here. All right. Let's see what the market has for us today. If you guys didn't see the pre-market video, I am pretty much neutral for the day. I do expect a sideways day, given the fact that the dollar hasn't broken to the upside. Is right now in the supply. Is right now in the supply, right? What happens when the dollar is in supply? The markets can rally. Okay. Yo, Toros, how are you? I did. I slept 7 hours. I ran my 3 miles in the morning. I was feeling okay. Yesterday I was a bit discouraged for the day that I had, but what else can I do? The money's already gone, right? It wasn't too much. It was just a couple crappy trades that I took. And I just need to move forward and do it better today. That's all I have to do. There's nothing else I can do. Okay? And I think that's a good attitude to have. Because you have to learn from your mistakes, right? You don't have to let them being discouraged or low energy, whatever. Right? You need to learn from your mistakes, period. Like we're gonna make mistakes, right? That's part of life. Yo, Adam, welcome. Yeah, Beto, good morning. All right, so the dollar is rallying. When the dollar is rallying, the markets drop, right? But the dollar is rallying to a supply that we had yesterday, right? Let's see what it's going to do today. If we have a breakout on the dollar to the upside, I would expect a retest and more downside on the equity markets. But for now, I'm just staying put and watching this thing closely and plan my strategy for the day. All right. It's 1 minute for the market open. So my plan is just waiting for the dollar to do its thing. Watch the internals and the dollar at the same time for me to have a setup, okay? All right, let's put here the 500 volume bar. So the let's set my risk for the day. I would say $200 is less than 1%. I'll put 190. I want to be below the 1%, okay? If I would have a nice day yesterday, I would increase my risk. I would keep the momentum, right? But I did have a bad day yesterday. I don't want to stress my account. Yeah, let's wait for the dollar. The dollar is reaching the supply stack. If the dollar ends up breaking the supply, then yes, we will have more downside, but we need to wait for that. All right. For those just joining, this is a 500 volume chart for the NQ. sorry, for the M and Q. So, but I'm gonna put the NQ here to go. There we go. So this is the overnight low, and we do have the overnight high right here. There we go. Everything is set. Let's go to the internals. Tick chart opened up on the negative side. That's a little bit weird. Although we're negative, we are not very negative. But we opened up at minus 500. ADQD also on the negative side, trying to catch up to the upside right now. All right, the dollar is still in the supply, and the market is just moving to the upside a little bit. Okay, remember this supply worked yesterday. We were at the low of the day when we just hit the supply, so I don't want to ignore it 100%, especially in currencies. That currencies, they can be in certain areas for a long period of times, and I'm talking days, weeks. Okay, they move sideways the majority of the time. So where's the open? The open is right here. Yes, we did have this. MB, welcome back, buddy. All right, so the dollar came to the supply and is rejecting to the downside. Okay, so we are at the drop from the jobless claim report. So at this point, I don't think this thing is going to hold. We didn't manage to break any low from that news. So actually, I think a lot of buying is happening. I think for now, the tick chart is just bouncing off of the zero line pretty nicely. And the ADQD just shot up. Now we were minus 900. Now we're plus 500. Okay. So what I would need is that the ADQD to give me a little bit of a retracement so I can jump into this 607 or 607 around here. I do have these pivots, right? All these turnaround pattern, the double bottom and so on. Could be 607, could be 593 around here. Yeah, we did have a spike and then a retest to that. Yeah, I was thinking more sideways today. We have an NFP tomorrow. And we had a spectacular comeback yesterday. Well, I think the market were dropping like 2%. And then they rallied. Um, for me is if it comes back to this one, I will try to see if I can re-engage to the long side. So next 7 minutes is going to open. We have a little bit of lower volume than yesterday. I would say it's the same. Yeah, so the volume is average. Nothing spectacular, nothing weak. So it's a average volume. We do have new 7-minute candle. So I want to see where the 7-minute can go to, right? So I do have this. I do have this area. Actually, this was the London Open. I didn't realize that. Right here. That's the London Open. Right here till this one. No dump. No. Dollar is in supply. I wouldn't touch this with a 20-foot pole to the short side yet. We're still within the overnight range though. I mean, this type of retracements for me are not retracement. This is just a consolidation area. Okay. So it's very hard for me to take a trade up here. It's nearly impossible. I've taken them, but it's not very usual. So I need at least a comeback to this pivot, or ideally to this area. I do miss a lot of setups, but in reality, I just need one good setup. That's all I need to make my day. Now, Stack, you need to have a process, right? It's not for me to tell you what to do, but I like to have indicators that tells me what is the probability of something happening, right? For me, is a dollar. Yo, Mike, welcome. For me, is the U.S. dollar and yields. So right now, the dollar is coming off of supply. Um, and before the open, I said, all right, the dollar is in supply. What do you think the markets do when the dollar is in supply? They go up, right? Um, so what could happen is this: the dollar is coming off of the supply, right? But it hasn't rejected this thing sharply to the downside, right? So I do think we do have more downside in the dollar. If the dollar opens up the next candle and comes back to 111,800, then we could try a long here around probably this level. Okay, let me put it here. This is pretty good level. Hello? Oh, I lost my connection. Sorry about that. My internet went down. There you go. I don't know what's going on. My internet went down. Yeah. Now I'm back. All right. Yeah, I lost connection of all my platforms. So we do have this pivot here. So this is a pretty nice area. I want to take a look at this and see if I have something to trade off right here. And I do. I do have this one. I do have this level. And I do have this one. So I will go with this one right here. If you guys see, I am putting all the zones that the market is creating along the movement. If we do have a retracement, what do you think we need? We need a tick chart coherent, right? The ADQD start to move sideways, so I need a little bit of a retracement here. And when I'm getting filled in one of these areas, I need the tick chart not to make a new low. Well, we didn't manage to drop on the overnight high. All right, here's the deal. Here's the dollar chart. Okay, here's the dollar chart. If we hold here, if we hold this area and we come back here, that will be a pretty nice long. Okay, but if we break to the upside, right, while this thing is coming down, I will wait for this to happen. Okay, and it could be here, could be here, could be here. Okay, and I will find a supply for a continuation to the upside. Right, on the dollar, that will mean short in the equity markets. Okay, for now, one of the scenarios that we put on the pre-market was this one, sideways for a little bit, and a lower high, and then a drop for the long, right? Similar to what happened here, okay? Now, I don't want to ignore this supply. I don't want to ignore it. I know it has been tested a lot of times. 1, 2, this is the third time, but in currencies is a little bit different. We could have 10 touches here and still work, okay? We could do that. We could do that. All right, at this point, the tick chart created a new fresh low, okay? The ADQD is fine. At this point, I will look for a divergence here, okay? And the downside could be even more pronounced than probably we were expecting, like to this area. We probably will have a more downside if this tick chart does not start diverging right now. So one thing that I've learned is that if you're in demand, right? If you hit this demand and start to bounce to the upside, but this thing does not, and then it creates this low, but then you have something like this within the demand, right? And this is pretty difficult for me to draw, okay? And it doesn't break the low within the demand. That could work for us to the upside, okay? But for now, let's not go beyond the expectations here. So let's wait. George, good morning. Welcome. So dollar is breaking to the upside. Dollar is breaking to the upside. It hasn't broken the supply completely. I think next stop for the dollar can be 112,600. 112,600. Oh, VIX is also flying. Yeah, the VIX was the only chart that was telling me that we could have a downside. That's the only chart that was telling me that, right? Let's go review the VIX though. Yeah, it's coming off of the demand that we had yesterday. We will need the VIX to go above yesterday's high, which is 30.09, for me to, like, think that this thing is turning around completely. So there's no action for me to take as of right now. Just waiting for the setup. So that's good. We created a pivot here, and we created a pivot in the tick chart. So if we are going to take this demand and we have the divergence there, so then we can put the order right here, okay, in 659. If we continue to the upside, the dollar is breaking to the upside, but this thing is not. So I think the dollar is being sold right there. Let's see what's going on here. The trend today is up, guys. So I will favor the long until the dollar breaks to the upside and retests the highs. You're in it long in the ES, right? Now the more bullish market today is the NQ. The ES is lagging a little bit. Actually, the ES came to the pivot from 830. The NQ didn't. The pivot from 830 is right here. Yeah, the NQ didn't touch the pivot. Bye, bye, bye. So the dollar is still in the supply. So there are several scenarios that are playing out right now. Okay, if we break to the upside, if we break the overnight high, right, and we have a divergence right here in the tick, and the dollar breaks the supply, then we could have the short above the overnight high. Okay, that's not a crazy idea. I don't want to go against the trend until I have everything set up. Okay. For now, I'm just thinking long. For now, I'm just thinking this thing going long, okay? Until the contrary happens. And I can tell, just watching the tick chart, I can tell that probably this area is not going to be the one, like 659. If we come back, if we come back to this one, I need to see some divergence on the tick chart. Bond yields are flying, but they're reaching some supply 3.807. Oh my God. So we recovered the minus 5% day already. It took us 3 days, but I don't think yields are gonna go down anytime soon. So strong, this thing. The dollar is breaking, so my move is just if we break the supply, the retest to the supply, that's gonna be my short. And if we manage to just hold that supply and start to drop from there, then I'll be long. But right now the dollar is in supply. This thing is retracing, so it's normal that is retracing. I was waiting. I was expecting a sideways day within the overnight range. So look, that's what we have had so far. Did you bail out the long? Yeah. Yeah, the shit is dropping. All right, you guys see this one didn't work. Okay, and the tick chart is just showing weakness, more weakness. So has broken the low, and the ADQD right now is coming down. Let's see what do we got here. Let's see if the dollar is going to break to the upside finally. Hesitating right there. All right, we can delete this one. All right, if we do have deeper price here, if we come around like 625 and the tick chart did not make a new low right there, I will try the long. There you go. So let me set up this thing. Let's see if we have the which is these 4 contracts. I'll be paying attention to this one. All right, so we broke that one. And we haven't broken the low on the tick chart. We haven't broken the low on the tick chart. So, oh, now we're broken. Now we're breaking it. So no longs for now. So let me delete this one. The dollar is still in the supply. I want to see lower lows here and not lower lows in the tick chart. Right now it's very exhausted. Well, it's not very exhausted. It's like minus 500. We could have more downside. I'll catch up with the messages, okay? Give me 1 second. Ooh. 149 long. Oh. 592 is value low for yesterday. Yeah, we passed on that. Let's see what the dollar's doing. We're still in the supply. We are still in the supply in the dollar. So this is the low. This is the open, actually. This is the open. This is the open. We might have some more downside here. Let me get rid of this one. Bond yields are in supply. The dollar is still in the same supply. So until this thing does not break to the upside, I have no action. All right, the good thing here is that we came down pretty sharply. If this thing bounces back up, it's going to be an easy ride to the upside. So let's see this. Which one? Which one is talking? So you got short. You get out of the short, George. Really? Who of the Fed is talking? All right. Um, we do have more downside right here. So the tick chart is not. The tick chart is still not making new lows, while this thing is making new lows. So, but I don't have anything here. What time is this? 8:09. All this is overnight. So next level I have, but it's overnight, is this. So I will need some formations to be created. So this is the next level that I have, but I would need some. All right, so the dollar's pushing. Dollar's pushing. I just needed to just get out of my supply. Bro, if we drop today and tomorrow, we might have even a bearish wick with a retracement of 6 or 7% to the upside. That's crazy. Yeah, the overnight is 523, 524. Yeah, I have 523 right here. monitor the dollar. Just monitor the dollar at all times. So continues to go up. It continues to go up. Yields 38.28. 38.28. Wow. Yeah, also today is not the day for us to think that this thing will trend, right? Anything could happen, but we have NFP tomorrow unless the market knows something. No, but I will make you one, Soccernatic. I will make you one, I promise. I promise. Let's see if this week or the next one. A few people have emailed me about that. No problem, buddy. All right, so this is the overnight, close to the overnight low, right? Yes. So this is the overnight low. I would need, I'm not gonna make the same mistake I made yesterday, right? In this area, I was longing. Everything is setting up the same way it was setting up yesterday. We do have the divergence here on the tick chart. Look, the divergence is showing up. This is 102, sorry, 1002, 1010. 1010. 1002 and 1010. 1002 is right here. 1010 is right here. Okay, so we do have the divergence. Instead of just engaging in this long like I did yesterday, because that is overnight, I will wait for the double bottom, okay? And I will risk the entire double bottom pattern on the 500. Either way, it doesn't matter. If I have to take it with 1 micro and risk $200, that's what I will do, okay? I will wait very patiently. Yesterday, we were our analysis was very good. I got stopped out in the low of the day, and then it ran like 400 points, 300 points to the upside, right? I don't want to make me the same mistake today. The dollar is your long, MB? The dollar is still in the supply, so that's good. It hasn't broken the supply. If it breaks the supply and this thing goes up, I will short it, okay? I will short it somewhere. I like this. I like this level. But I'll pay attention to it later if I need to. I have this level, and I have this one, okay? I have also this one. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Let's wait for this. All right, no divergence right now. No divergence. We're making a new extreme low. So this thing is, I think it has more downside. So the divergence was broken. We did create a new low, but we are rejecting it. We are rejecting this level pretty hard on the tick chart. Pretty aggressively though. Wow. We came from minus 900 to minus 300 in the same candle. Bond yields in supply dollar still within the supply. Now the dollar is bullish. Let's see if we can have a breakout on the dollar today. Oh, this guy again. God damn it. We need to do something. Yeah, and B, look, what happened to us yesterday? We were both in the same trade, right? We got stopped out because we were too early. It was not a bad trade by any means, but we were too early. So I don't want to make the same mistake I made yesterday. Worst thing that can happen when you are too patient is that you miss the trade. Unless you are willing to take to chase price, right? But that's another problem. But if you're patient enough, you probably will miss a trade, but you will learn in the process, right? So I learned yesterday that I was too fast. No, I do agree completely. At least it's gonna be cheaper. So all of the other markets broke the overnight. The only one is the NQ that is holding right there. None of them have reached yesterday's low though. We're pretty far. I did. I have blocked them like 100 times. I need to like sit down and spend some time to say can I protect the channel in that regard. It's crazy. If one person wants to type in the chat, I put that you need to be a follower, a subscriber for 20 minutes. So I will put it like for an hour. Thank you, buddy. I will see if I can take any other like better measure to avoid that. All right, what do we got here? No test, no retest right here. No retest right here. So the overnight low is holding right there. Dollar is still in the supply. So how much will be if I want to take this entire area? Just 2 contracts. It'll be a 3.5 if it gets to this point. It's sort of like double bottom here, and now is creating this. Let's see if in 1 minute we can have this trade when the 7 minute closes. So I think the dollar is at a critical point right there within the supply. It's not even breaking any candle on the dollar. Look at the 7 minute candle, bro. That's very bearish right now. Let's see if we can have this one. All right, the 7 minute is about to close. So what I need here is a rejection to the downside and the tick chart holding up right there. Let's see. Come on. No comeback. Probably we will break the overnight and reject to the upside. That's very typical though. Yeah, but the dollar hasn't broken to the downside. That's the thing. All right, there you go. I'm gonna activate the order right there. The order is active. Let's see if we can have this trade. The order is active right there. All right. All right, so we are rejecting the zero line on the tick chart. Oh, the dollar is finally breaking down. Let's see if we can have a let's see if we can have an upside right here. Why is that, bro? Why is that? Probably, but I think our stop is a little bit beyond the overnight. I think everything is set right there. It's 2 more minutes for this 7 minutes. It doesn't look very good, but I got nothing else to do right here but to wait. I mean, the picture has a pretty nice setup right there. Let's see if we can have an upside from here. Yeah, it's struggling. It's struggling to go up. That's the reality. But it is what it is. The setup is right there. I'm just trying to take the setup that I have planned. Now the dollar. Let's go see the dollar. Yeah, the dollar is coming down a little bit. Let's see. See if we can have a reversal. It is struggling. Like, it doesn't look like it's going to pass. Again, the zero line on the tick chart. Let's see if we can break to the upside. I like when the 7 minute is moving smoothly, and it's not moving smoothly right now. Yeah. I want to do this, right? I'm gonna protect this trade. If I get stopped out, I will re-engage it. I will re-engage coming out of the zone, okay? But I'm gonna protect it at this time, because of the volatility that is having. So I'm gonna protect it. If somehow we break to the downside and we come back, then I'll re-engage, okay? If I have everything aligned. Right now the tick chart is rejecting the zero line so strongly. Like, it's struggling to go up. Yeah, I'm gonna be stopped out right there. Yeah, I got stopped out, right? I got stopped out. Let's see if we have a lower low right here. We retest the low. I will try to re-engage this trade. Let's go back to our main chart. All right, so the tick is not making new low, so that's good. From and let's go see the dollar. The dollar is coming down, so that's good. So got a break-even trade right there. Tick chart is struggling to get to the upper side of the chart. Like every time it gets to the zero line, it just get rejected. Yeah. So ideally what I need is to make a new low right here, and the tick chart just give me a higher low. Ideally, it doesn't look like it's gonna make it. All right, so right there we do have the divergence. I have the order back again. Oh, okay. I needed to cancel it. Give me 1 second. There we go. All right, let's wait for the overnight break. I need to catch up with that chat, bro. What are you guys talking about? So Grenade is funny how many traders are truly introvert. Like I've got our Discord and oh my god, this guy again. Report. I'm reporting this guy. All right, so all right, I'm in this thing long again. Let's see if we can have this one. Let's see if we can have this one. So the tick chart again at the zero line, and this thing is not going through. Yeah. Let's see if we can have the turnaround from here. All right, the dollar is continuing to go up, so I will have to kill this trade again. Very good question right here. Yeah. Bless you. All right, so finally we're, it looks like we're going to break down here. Yeah, the 7-minute did not close like I wanted. Yeah. All right, so the tick chart is diverging again. Let's see. We're so close to the pivot that at this point I do think the higher probabilities that we get stopped out. Yeah. Oh my God, look at the 30 minutes. 30 minutes is horrible. Again, the zero line. Again, the zero line on the tick chart. All right. Yeah, there's no way for me to. I am already in this long. I know it's very choppy, but there's nothing for me to. I'm risking the $180. That's all I can do. I either win or lose this trade. It's not a counter trend. The trend is very sideways today, and we are at the low of the overnight range, so it's not a bad trade. It's a counter trend because it's coming down, but the only thing that I would say, like put a negative connotation to this trade, is that every time the tick comes to the zero line, it doesn't bounce. It doesn't go through. Obviously, there is some sort of at my entry, there is some sort of area, right, of interest where I'm long. So probably my entry is not the best entry, but it is the overnight low. I just need the tick chart to bounce from the zero, to go through the zero line. That's all I need. I just need the market to go up. I just need the zero line not to hold in the tick chart for my trade to work. Yeah, this thing is not going through. So when I don't have follow through, I think is very savvy to take action, right? But I don't want to screw my trade either. So I will move my stop at this point again in this supply. If it breaks to the downside and I have the setup again, I will take it again, okay? At this point, I'm moving my stop to break even. It can be rejected and stop me out, but it's been so sideways that I'm just want to protect my money. I don't want to risk at this point. It doesn't look like, well, the 7-minute is being so sideways. Oh my God. It's been there for 45 minutes almost. It might come back again and then stop me out for the second time. The third time is going to be hard for me to take it, I think. $45 for this 30 for this 7-minute. $1.12. It's pretty heavy. It's not moving quickly. This thing is pretty heavy. Well, let's go see the dollar. Yeah, the dollar hit the supply again, a new high, and it's coming back down. Yeah. I need the zero line to give me some support here on the tick. That's what I'm need right now. Yeah, this is... I'll forget it, guys. This thing is not going to work. Tick chart is just all over the place. Using the positive number, but every time it hits a new high, just get rejected right there. See if we can have some squeeze to the upside. We haven't broken this yet. We need to break this one. 91. That's the one that we need to break. No, it's just one. Remember, yeah, it looks like a lot, but it's just I'm barely 1-to-1 right there. So I am either hitting 3-to-1 or break even as of right now. I could scale out, but I don't have anything to scale out. Probably here, probably. I want to see where the dollar is at and how the tick chart is. If it gets to this point, right? I just have three micros. I know it's tough for you to think that I will give 28 points back, but I need to have the risk and reward ratio. If not, if you see my numbers this week, I have 14% of win rate, right? That's pretty bad. But I'm still up for the week. Well, not up, I'm break even, right? But considering my hit rate being so bad, I need the risk and reward ratio. And yes, it might hurt if it comes back down. It will hurt, but that's the only way for me to make money. We need this to, I think above 90, we pretty much have a clear way to the upside, but we need to break 90. It's not going to be easy with this freaking tick chart doing its thing. Sven, do you say to the downside or to the upside? Yeah, the dollar is not helping us either. Yeah. At this point, if we come back to the area, I will not try it again, okay? I will just give up for the long and try to focus, analyze everything. So one thing that could happen is that we create a new high right here and then we turn around. Let's see. Wow. Oh, you guys watching that one? I thought you guys were watching this one. "30 seconds for the 7-minute to close." Let's see if the 7-minute gives us more upside. At this point, I have some resistance right here, 92. And beyond that, I have 136. Yeah, tick chart is not going through. This is tough, guys. So let's do this. I think I'm gonna scale out in my other accounts because I have more contracts. Alright, so I have a scale out at 89. There you go. So I scaled out in the other one. I just need this one to keep going. Okay. So this resistance did not work, or at least didn't stop the price right away. Tick chart is creating a new high, so it's a bit exhausted. Yeah, it's creating a new high. All right, very, very high. I'll catch up. I'll catch up with the messages later, guys. I just want to see if I need to scale out right here. I think 35 might be one point where I could scale out. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put 2 contracts here. There you go. I'm gonna take here 2, right? And I'm gonna take 1 here. I know it's a lot to ask here. Is we're up 50 points, right? So let's see if we can have more upside. Soccernatic, your friend is back. So all right, so this thing is all right, the tick chart is not bad. So I do think we might have more continuation. Let's see. All right, so zero line. The best recipe for this type of trades is just walk away. That's the best way to trade. When you are in a position, just walk away. I think it's too much for me to ask, but I want to see how much I'm up, right? If I am 2 to 1, I might scale out. Let's put 2 here. Oh yeah, we're above 2 to 1. So what I'm going to do is, well, see if we can have this one. I'm gonna wait for the 7-minute. And at this point, I need to deactivate this. So I'm putting orders right there, and the other account is already out. All right, so I am 2 to 1. I am 2 to 1 right here. What I'm going to do is probably I will take. I want to take. Let's see if I can take 2 off. Let's see, the tick chart is coming down. 628, 628. I know it's hard to wait, especially when you are winning in a trade. It's hard to wait. But the other day I waited. I had to wait 40 minutes. I had to step out of my computer because just to watch it is very, very painful. 39. Yeah, I do have a 30, 36. It's close. Like 27 is my first target. I will scale out right there. But the thing is not running. Oh my God. And we're hesitating right there in the tick chart. Could be a reversal right there from that point. Yeah, the 7 minute is bouncing right there. Yeah, he's hesitating too much in that level. I think 27 is my T1. All right, so I'll do this, right? I'll do this. Let's put 1 to 1. I will just take 1 to 1 just in case. All right. I don't do that, but I am 60 point up in this trade. But I had such a small position size that, and I was risking, I don't know how much I was risking. I was risking probably like 20 points. Again, at the highs on the tick chart, let's see if we can break through. So worst case scenario, we make 1. It's not ideal, but it's not a losing trade. I know that you like that and B. Uh, but it's just because I am up so much regarding number of points, right? The distance that is probably unrealistic, my ultimate target. But I think if you took a good trade and you jump into the trend, if you take a good trade and you jump into the trade, I think it'll move to your target, right? All right, so 27. Let's go. All right, so I got my target. I got my T1. So at this point, I am guaranteeing 2-to-1. And the ultimate target will be like 3.5. So I don't really care what happens next. If it comes back, I will make 2.5. So Soccernatic, why do you say that if I get 100,000 subscribers, you will stop following me, bro? I'm trying to be the very 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 transparent here. Like you guys saw me trading yesterday. It was awful, and I feel ashamed, to some degree, but it is what it is. Sometimes you can have those type of days. Oh yeah, I will not pay attention to you. Yeah, it is chaotic for me right now. I have very very small practice though. I see so much texting, and it's hard for me to catch up. George says, JW says the dollar hasn't done much. Yeah, still in the supply. See that? Dollar in supply hasn't broken to the upside. It would have been another scenario if the dollar broke to the upside, right? But for now, it hasn't. Bond yields are in supply as well. No, no, I will do my best effort to talk to everybody, right? Yes, very volatile MS. Very volatile. Look, the VIX is at around 30. So when you have a VIX around 30, it's very volatile. VIX around 30 is volatile. So we need to size and put our stops accordingly. Geo, hello. 5 years. 5 years. I've been trading for 5 years. So this supply, the resistance point here is working. This sideways movement and the flip-flop right here. But at this point, I don't care. I am up in this trade. Wow, how much I was up? 146. I think at one point I was up. Wow, 94 points. Jesus. If it doesn't come back to the target, that's fine. I'm logging in 2.5 for the trade. Pinky promise, bro. Pinky promise. I'll do my best. Most likely we will have a pullback, but at this point, it's fine. And look, it can come to this demand. It can come to this demand. Excuse me. Right here. it can easily come to this area and bounce from there. My stop is below, so I'm fine. And if it comes back and stops me out, I'm fine. Is fine as well. We're up to 95 points in this trade. 2.5, yeah, 2.5 is not bad. 4-1 is better, right? But now the tick chart is getting exhausted right here. Tick chart is getting very, very exhausted. Now I had to bail out all my other accounts. Like I scaled out way before because I had a larger position size there. Let's see how the zero line on the tick chart reacts. It's been rejected big time. So that might be it for this trade. All right, let's go see the dollar. Coming back to a point where it's been bought big time. It's in the supply, but hasn't broken to the downside. So I think ultimately the dollar will start breaking the supply, and these markets will probably go down today. So for those asking how what's my trading plan and so on. So this is a nice setup called tradable reaction, right? So you can either go with the trend or against the trend, this one. And what you're looking is an area where the prices can bounce for a quick 1 or 2 to 1, right? I twisted that and I go for a 3 to 1 minimum, okay? But this is the definition of a tradable reaction. Prices come back to the area, bounces back up a little bit. You're not looking for a trend continuation. This is not a pullback continuation, right? This is just a tradable reaction. You grab your money and you run away. And this one probably gave, yeah, 2 to 1. Thank you, George. Thank you for being here. Thanks, buddy. See you tomorrow. Good interaction by everyone. Yeah. It's getting better now, right? And it's small enough for me to interact with everyone. At some points, I'll have someone checking on the chat. All right. New 7-minute candle. Let's see if we can have some follow through. Oh my God, this guy. Soccernatic, it's your job to report this guy, bro. He keeps coming back. He or she. God damn it. All right, so the tick chart is coherent for now. It doesn't have a divergence. It's creating lower lows, lower highs, pardon me, but the chart is doing a lower high. So I'm gonna see. Let me see if this is a divergence actually. So 1050 is right here. Oh my God, yeah, we do have a divergence right here. So it's logic that the market is dropping, right? I want to show you guys. So how much I am in this 90 bucks in this one. So this level is going to fail. Most likely I'm gonna be stopped out for a yeah, this level is going to fail. Let's see. Yeah, at this point, I do have a divergence against me and in a resistance point. Let's see if we have another upside. It doesn't look very likely though. So when was this? 05? Yes, and here 11. Yes, 05 and 11. Yeah, the 5 minutes. Well, if we break to the upside in these 5 minutes, around 14 or 15, that'll be very bullish. Let's see. Now we need to break to the upside right here. If we happen to break, so I do expect more continuation again to the 36. Let's go check on the dollar. The dollar is back up to the same supply. Let's see if we can manage to hold the dollar right there so we continue to the target. $95-ish. Yeah, I have the zone there, but it's already tested too many times. I think ultimately I'll be stop out for a 1R right here. 3-minute looks ugly. The 3-minute does not look pretty. The 7-minute is okay. 5 minutes is pretty bearish as well. If we manage to, it's one more minute on the 5-minute. If we manage to go above 15, we could have more upside, but it's looking very bearish right now. Now, I do not expect this demand to keep working though. Yeah, I will do the Saturday sessions if you want to come. Snack and Banana was asking for $8 analysis, so I will do that. I will try to prepare something, okay? Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Share the videos so we can grow this thing. Have a nice day, okay? If you're in profits and you think you can screw it up, just turn your computer off and go to work. Go do something else. Thank you. Honestly, I don't think the demand right there between 96 and 95 is gonna work by any means. It's gonna be broken, I think. Every time I get the zero line on the tick chart, we're selling off. So, and the dollar is continuing to the upside, right? And I don't have follow through here. So one thing that I could do is, all right, I'm gonna be stopped out here. If I have an opportunity to short a retracement or something, I will take it. Yeah, at this point, the 5 minutes is very, very ugly. So dollar is breaking up, but still within the supply. Huge rejection there on the 5 minutes. Sorry, Taurus, I missed your message. Do you think you could always do side and how to use it? Don't think. What is that? Oh, MRCI. Yeah. Yeah, I will make a free trial and we'll go through that website too. No, no worries. How do you get institutional buying numbers or something, MS? Let's see if we can have our target here. All right, we're trying to break to the upside. This 5 minute was very aggressive, but I don't really like very aggressive. I want steady going up. Um, I hope so. I hope so it goes. But I don't like when the 5 minutes or the 3 minute just goes up nonstop. I like pauses, right? Some consolidation is good. Yeah, but at this point, I don't care. I don't care about what happened. Either takes my target or takes my stop. I already scaled out and locked in two to one. So it's fine. I don't really care what's going on. Either if it hits my target or gets my stop, it's fine. Yeah, if it hits my target, I'll make more money, obviously. All right, so we're breaking to the upside and the tick chart is not, right? So that's a clear sign of divergence. Just want to see if we can manage to get to the target. We're very close though, 18 points. All right, we made it, guys. We did it. We did it to the target. Now, so we got to the target. That was a pretty clean trade. All right, I made probably 3.5, 4 to 1. Thank you, guys. It takes time. We got in where? What time was this? 10:30, like 50 minutes. Oh my god. It's a challenge. It's a challenge to wait while you're in profit. Is very hard. I find easier to wait while you're losing money than when you're making money. That's my own experience, but it is what it is. You guys helped me a lot though. Yeah. Yes. All right. I'm gonna take 5 minutes off to decompress, have some fresh air, and I'll come back in 5 minutes. Okay. All right, guys, I am back. Later, soccer natic. Oh my goodness, this guy. All right, so we are retracing a little bit. How much money? I think this is one of the best things that I've learned. If I'm in a trade and I have this build up stress, um, or tension, let's call it tension, not stress. I just need to step away of the computer 5 to 10 minutes, have some sun, and come back. All right, let's look at the dollar, because the dollar is still in the supply, right? But it is going up, but it hasn't broken yet. Still in the freaking supply. So the dollar has been sideways since 950. Yeah, yeah, nothing has changed. Let's go see the daily though. Yeah, I think our analysis on the pre-market was not bad. We do have a sideways day. I think so. We might break to the upside. But we probably will reject. We even could break the overnight high and then we'll reject. The dollar hasn't moved though. Dollar is in the supply. Now I do think the high probability trade is the long, not where it is at right now. Obviously because of the location, but I think the long as of now is a better probability, is a better trade right now. Yes, this is called katana. This is called katana with the K. Um, made by a company called Chart Dynamics. Chart Dynamics. Is in beta right now. Is not available to buy. I have promised several times here that I will have either a coupon code or a link or something, so you guys can buy it. This is a pretty cool thing. This is pretty cool. Um, left that you do you trade the bond yields? Sorry, the bonds, the 30-year. That's cool. Those are the big players, bond traders. I do have here the 10-year yield. That's I follow the 10-year yield. Um, yeah, it's going up, right? Sorry, it's going down today, right? 30 years. Yeah, it's going down. Now it's bouncing a little bit. I agree, but there is divergence. Yes, yes, definitely on the definitely on the tick chart there is divergence, right? Now, I'll tell you this, MB. The divergence works until it doesn't, right? Number one. So number two, you need to have a very key level. That's how I use it. I need a key level, right? Where is a key level? For instance, let me scrunch this. So this is a key level right here. Yes, it could, but oh, and we came close, right? That's why I had my target here before this level, right? And I was watching the divergence. So if we come back to this, or either this one, and we still have the divergence, there here can be an opportunity, sorry, to short, okay? No problem. It's rejecting to the downside. So you're looking for a long trade right there? Okay, so the dollar is trying to break, right? We're close to break the supply. We're pretty close. The supply ends at 112.01, and we are at 111.96. So we're about to break here. If you feel like the market is gonna sell off, like I would, like what I would do is, all right, I do have this breakout, and in the rejection, I will try to short the equity markets when this thing is around here, okay? It doesn't have to be the blue line. It can be up like here, okay? Good level on the equity markets, good level on the dollar, Okay, this is the 5 minutes. If we want to take a look at the 30-minute, some accumulation here. So this makes me more enthusiastic about this area, right? To the flip side, we can even come back to this pivot though. Let's put it off. So let's put it here. Put it out here. Okay. And we need some patience here. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the time right now. So you're long where at? MB? I guess the 5 minutes, right? The 5 minute open? 37.80? When you have time, if you're still in the trade, don't worry. Nice. All right, so the bond yields are in supply, and the dollar hasn't broken the supply yet. So effectively, we need to keep trying the longs until the dollar breaks to the upside. So for me, this was my target. I don't think I do have it. I had this demand right here, and it bounced for a continuation. So let's see. It was a pretty nice bounce right here from the this break and retest. I'm gonna stay 10 more minutes. And I'm gonna leave because I need to drive to Fort Lauderdale in the afternoon. I think my appointment is at 3. Oh my God. The 8-week bill auction came at 3.23%. So if you lock in your money for 10 years, you get 3.8. If you lock it for 80 weeks, 2 months, is 3.23 annualized. Who's going to lock in money for 10 years? I think the 10 years has the potential to continue to go up. Damn. Yeah, but do you have you seen the MBS numbers? Right now the interest the yield on those instruments are going through the roof. There are no buyers. I'll show you this. I was scrolling yesterday through YouTube and I saw this guy talking about some defaults on the auto loans sector, right? And let's see if I find it. And there's one guy commenting in the video saying, look at the. So the video is about how auto loans are being defaulted by people, right? So there's this guy that says, I work in mortgage, and last Tuesday we were not able to price loans for the same reason. There were no buyers for those loans. So those MBSs are going down. And it makes sense, right? It does make sense. These mortgage rates is going up and less buyers are showing up and buying houses. Ooh. All right, guys, I'm gonna go grab lunch. I do think we will stay here even if we break to the upside, to the overnight high. We can come back. I do think we have a very sideways day until the dollar does not break the supply. Is almost there, but it hasn't, right? When it breaks it, then we can think about a retracement to the downside. But for now, I do think we will stay in the same place, being sideways within the range. Okay. Thank you, MB. Thank you, Stack. Thank you all, guys. Okay. See you all tomorrow. I'm gonna be here for 9:50 for the for the pre-market and then later for the trading session. All right. Thank you, guys. See you.